Yeah, inside voice. I hear these youngins by the slang that I bid first, and I can't even get no credit for it. That shit hurt. Yeah, we been nerds, not the type to use big words. Still down to throw you if you throwing a fist first. Fail face, but every now and then I don't get curved. Still in the broken hearted that we get what we deserve. Freaks so they staring and don't ask for no pictures. Cause I'm a giant man like I'm Fishburne. Maybe cause I'm hotter than the grease with a fish burn. What's lacking now I'm putting in that work like an intern. I probably won't gain lives like trading in your system the game stop. Don't really rap about what I ain't got. Been me since back when I could fit in the tank top. You think I'm ever changing? I think not. Hit the taco truck and I can show you the flame spots. They only taking cash and now I'm making the bank stop. Think cock, don't say a word, just open that safe lock. Now I'm playing the ATM broken, the rank wide. Raindrops falling on my head. I hate cops, ain't talking to the feds. Zombie mode on a rocky road, walking like I'm dead. Need to pick me up that I will eat the chocolate with the bread. Still trash, just now me in my pockets getting fed. That's real rap, now I can pay for guac without a sweat. You feel that? Playlist full of Indian drill trap. Problems I got 99 on me, I'm Lil Sap. But fucking never cried over spilled paps. Never crying over who spilled that. Young medicine man, and I'm looking to peel caps. Yeah. Put on the beat and I will snap. Put on the beat, I'ma kill that.
Ryne Radio is brought to you in part by Cerna Cigars. If you want to burn like a star, smoke a Cerna cigar. Premium hand-rolled blunts with the glass tips, and it should be powered by Fresh Coast Cannabis. Follow both Cerna Cigars and Fresh Coast Cannabis on Instagram today and let them know that Ryne Radio sent you. We are also brought to you by Adopt My Block. Follow Adopt My Block on Instagram, but also support them on their Patreon or add them into your cart on Amazon Smile. Remember, adopt, don't shop with Adopt My Block. If you would like to listen to some underground music from the Northern California area and beyond, check out TinoKilledIt.com or TinoKilledIt.live. And if you're trying to have your music spun on Tino's radio station, call 915-233-2120 or support them on Patreon today. If you're in Santa Cruz, stop by the Rush Inn at 113 Ninth Street in between Water and Pacific. Come play with us forever and ever or until the government shuts us down again at the Rush Inn.
Bars like you a shooter with a hostage. If you won't on no prison yard mixing noodles with a sausage. I trap out the bando and low in the studio apartment. You live at the Dirtbag Dance Show. You really got a studio apartment.
All right, we're just going to get right into it. Y'all know what's good. This man's been up with me already.
We working, bro. We working.
Oh my God, man. Woo saw like a motherfucker in this bitch.
Still lagging?
No. I was just saying in general, you know how it go. Fucking just the whole.
We don't do nothing but real exclusive dabs in this bitch.
Right. Let me make sure, because I'm even gonna watch it a little bit myself to see if it's still doing the thing. If it's still doing the thing.
Still delaying a little bit behind, but it looks a little laggy. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck it.
I'll deal with it.
It sound good. It sound good.
Beauty. Listen, I got Ryne set up. I promise you, he's gonna get it where it looks super crisp. Like, cause it already looked nice, but it's only gonna improve it, bro. It's just small things that you really have to learn. I didn't learn until right now.
Yup. No, we gonna learn. Can everybody that's in the live chat though, can you hear us well? Cause I can't fix the laggy thing. I tried. I did what I know. I'm a fucking truck driver. I did what I can. I did what I can. Can you hear us? If you can hear us, then just fuck it. Just use your eye holes for your ears this episode.
Listen tonight, baby. Listen.
Cause yeah, we were trying to, we were getting into some good shit beforehand too, and I might even
Yeah,
still
no, I know that. I know more or less. I'm gonna come do a live with Ryne there
pretty
sooner
much,
than later.
pretty much.
I'm not gonna hold back on that, and I'm sure we'll get back to some of those same questions.
Oh yes.
I didn't realize there were other posters put up over there on the side, other than those 3 classics right behind you.
Oh right, yeah, no, because that's the view that fucking you like. If you're a Zoom guest, you guys get that view, but
I honestly think that's the best part of it is like I get to see a different part of the room than what I'm looking at right now, and so that's like the biggest factor for me.
Oh yeah, because I kind of want that to. I like doing that for people to like kind of give you an extra like. Okay, you're on the show. If you pull it up, you can see the angle that we're using for the show angle, but I still want it to feel somewhat personal for the guest that's on.
Facts.
Yeah, no, the audio's good, so you two can just suck my motherfucking dick tonight.
Hey, we gonna get it right. Trust me. I got my man Ryne to the fullest.
Oh yeah, we're
like,
gonna.
It looks just fine. He has a stock sound video card in there.
Like, that really. Bruh, honestly, that probably could very well be it. Like between
I just told him right now, like, just pop out, bro. I'll give you this 60 hertz screen so I can buy a new one. Like, I'm having too much fun with the higher quality, but I think that's the beauty of music or like anything we do in this. We just get excited about new shit. Like when you shoot new videos and they look tight. Like I've been getting crazy about videos. Like right now, looking at it, like between me and you, I'm like, all right, this looks pretty awesome.
Right.
Like I'm excited. Hopefully Ryne likes it. It pops out. I don't even question this when I do the regular streams, like podcasts for myself now, because I'm always thinking like, what does everybody else think? You know, this room's cool, but when you go out there in the garage, it's just a different vibe. So, you know.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, and we were talking a little bit because, I might Mandela affect those fucking other episodes, but we were talking just a little bit on how, like, you guys have been going hard on the fucking podcast game for, like, the last 2 years, but you've been coming, like, an all-around just kind of media outlet in general. Like how you were saying, you've been hitting me up about wanting to do fucking battles and stuff like that. And then we kind of got in a little bit of just, like, some of the fucking battle history shit because you were saying, like, because I kept referring to you as like a West Coast vet, which we were like, damn man, like it's kind of crazy to make like to have people call me that. So I was just like trying to get you to be like, where does that come from? You think?
Yeah, it's weird because I started kind of getting into this. I feel like I had kind of a bad run towards the end of what I was doing. Right, it wasn't battling. I had a cool run. I had a lot. Like I should have probably beat Sketch Menace. These are things that happened before, right?
Yeah.
Not that I choked, but my bars were just like I didn't really think about it. I thought my last battle was my best. If that makes any sense at all. Like I would just think, all right, I just battled Caddy. I'm about to battle Sketch Menace next. Like if I use the same type of bars against Caddy and Sketch are like easy. Like in the Bay Area, they want a different type of rapper compared to LA. LA is a totally different scene, and I grew up battling in LA, so I know what adapts to that. Coincidentally, when I tried out for Grind Time, I went to the Bay Area. Shout out to Lush. I showed up at Oakland Metro and battled in the little room next to them. Same event that Caustic, Wiggins, Fox, like anybody that was of that. I was the very first Grind Time class, bro.
Yeah.
Like, mad crazy. And then so they tried to book me to battle against RIP. This is my man Caddy's birthday, FYI. RIP to my dog. They tried to get me to battle Caddy at one point, and I didn't really think about it. Like, I haven't watched any of his battles. I gotta watch some. And then, like, I was broke back then. I wasn't rich, bro. Like, And when I made sacrifices to go to those type of events, it really broke me. Like it broke my money. Like I would spend money that I probably shouldn't spend then just to go to these battles. That's how much I sacrificed myself. And that's not very smart when I think about it now. You know, if I would have been smarter about it, I would have took half the events and probably battled better. Right? And but because Lush was so and at the time, bro, if you were involved, you were involved. You got to remember these are like Hollow to Dawn and some of these dudes don't even stand around at events anymore like that. They just go and leave, right?
Yeah.
And we're at the Jack London Inn in Oakland. All right, ghetto ass fuck. I'm a yo, bro. Ghetto place. Caddy robbed somebody for their computer on floor 4. FYI.
Allegedly.
R.I.P. my dog. Yo, and then I never remember. I'll never forget this. So my brother was fucking this chick, right? And she had a little Ford Explorer or something like a Ford Focus. All right. And the license plate said Cupcake. All right. And I just remember when I went to go battle Sketch, we pulled up to that venue, right? We pulled up to it and we pull up to it, bro. And Caddy's like, why does your license plate say Cupcake, bro? What is going on? What is that? And I remember that whole event, even though I had taken a loss to Sketch personally, like I knew I lost, I just had taken advantage of that. Like, there's so many people here, and I never realized that we were really going to get that same, like, even if you weren't that tight but you were on that event, you got respect.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that till now. So when you always ask me, when you asked me recently, what does that mean when you act like you're not a vet? Like, I get it. I know that I battled in like the beginning scenes, but you have to understand Caustic had a better run than me. You know, Caustic had a better run than me. That's it.
Yeah,
like,
but you can't really...
I had to look, we're from the same class. Did Fox have a better run than me? Probably not. Right? I mean, Fox battled on URL against SoCon, but got bodied, right? But Fox, shout out to Fox. That's the homie. But we're really D Wiggins. Shout out to D Wiggs. Wiggs is nice, but did he pursue it as much as me? No. So I probably had a better run than him because I had multiple battles that were on a scale where people were like watching.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't want me to win, they were like, all right, I'm kind of curious what this piece of shit would say. And I was in survival mode, so I would just say the most uncomfortable thing. I went to Minneapolis and told a group of people that they hold their prisoners in a bone cage. All right? So, shout out to, I met Juice out there. Shout out to my man Juice, big BE shit. But, yeah, very uncomfortable.
I mean, shit. I can feel it because, like, in many ways, I kind of feel similar because, like, I fucking, you know, I didn't really start in the same class
as New
as
Mexico and went crazy on someone, and they were like,
"All right,
fuck Ryne."
That too. But
I watched that. Don't act like hey, if you think I'm not watching any battles, period, I always watch, bro.
That's fire. That's fire. Nah, fucking salute to you, sir. Fucking, but no, like I could kind of see what you mean by that. But at the same time, it's like you can't really kind of overlook. It's like that still is like dope to have fucking been a part of like the early days of a lot of the shit. Like, especially like not only like you were kind of like a part of the early days of a lot of different things, not even just like, you know, you're like. Because you would kind of take what you know from one and then kind of like go on to the next one too, and then like keep it going.
I think that's the biggest success of Born Evil right now.
Fair enough.
Is that I've learned a lot. My biggest fails in those days was not communicating, really. My communication and transparency was never right. Like, bro, even if we book this for multiple weeks and I hit you up the day before and I'm like, yo, check it out. My house exploded because Thanos jumped in it. You would just kind of be like, well, you know what? This shit happens.
Right.
But in 2010, people were not like that. They were like, yo, it's this or death. So I had a feeling in my brain as a younger person, like I'm a younger person, I don't have a lot. Battle rap's all I have at this point. Like I trained half of my life to join in the army, and I didn't even join in the army. I started selling drugs. So bad choice, all right? It puts you in a fucked up situation. I'm gonna tell you another story about the Sketchman's battle real quick, just because it sounds ridiculous. But I break apart exactly how I am normally now, and I look at how I was then, and my biggest issues were just me not like I had a daughter that was mad sick, right? And maybe had I been more explanatory when people were bringing shit up like fuck Absyrd, we were supposed to do an event and he owes me $2 from McChicken I bought him one night. The shit was happening all at once, bro. All at once, like people were switching to King of the Dot.
Oh,
right?
man.
From Grind Time to King of the Dot, motherfuckers were like, fuck Absyrd, piece of shit. And meanwhile, I'm not even speaking up. Nowadays, like, let's just take Serious Jones and Rum Nitty, for instance. That type of shit. See how Serious has been very strong? I'm not even that type of person, bro. I'll just ignore you. Like, it's easier to click X and not even respond because people don't really matter to me at the end of the day. I just need to focus on self-help, bro. All of us
I feel
need
that,
to.
man. I feel that because it's like, and that's where like all the best shit comes from. Because it's like, I've been in this shit long enough to know now where it's like, there's people that step into this shit to try to like get notoriety, and it's
Yeah.
like the goofiest shit in the world to me because it's like this shit's a niche thing to where it's just like I'm kind of that same fucking hey salute sir fucking I'm of that same opinion to where it's like this is a fucking like you gotta bleed for this or fucking not at all kind of shit like how you're just kind of saying it's like
Facts.
and if you are gonna be doing this shit it's like fucking do this shit like so nah I fucking I dig a lot of fucking what you're saying right there too just because this is a fucking weird ass fucking world to be involved in for sure.
You see how some of the guys are in the battle rap scene where they're shout out to my man Crazy Casper. Thank you, bro, for peeping. Um yeah, a lot of people are just mad weird, bro. And I noticed that nowadays it's a little more understandable. People are more understanding. It's like, all right, we'll just reschedule. All right, we'll just reschedule. But what about the guys not getting paid?
Yeah.
Right? So imagine you see how much shit's been going on. Remember when you came to do the thing, bro, it's crazy. And I love battle rap for that exact thing, but I had a hard time not letting go of like battle rap shit, the street shit, and pushing it too far in my younger ages. Like whether we had to fight or not, we really probably didn't even need to. But I didn't process it like that because I was a lone dude from Central Cali. I
Yeah.
was like I was literally the only dude at the time. And we were bringing people. QP's first tryout was against one of the homies from my same city. You know, like, so just to put it in perspective, dog, before QP even knew QP was QP. All right.
It's amazing.
Before the girlfriends got in fist fights at fucking MOB, FYI, I battled Sketch on. Yo, I drove a U-Haul, the big U-Haul to Oakland. So I didn't have a car when I battled Sketch. Pixie, what up? Yo, I drove a goddamn U-Haul. Bro, it cost us like $500 in gas. Right? It was so expensive. And we had a hotel where we couldn't park it, so we parked it at like a Smart and Final.
Oh,
and
no.
It was a small parking lot, and we had to back out, and we hit the telephone poles before I battled Sketch on Saturday. It was Friday and Saturday, or it was Saturday and Sunday, so it was like Sunday I was battling the main event. Bro.
Oh, my God.
I can't even stress it enough. I swear to you. These events were the best ever. There was so much goddamn fun. There was the craziest shit going on during all that. And I constantly like look back. Packed in the back. Shout out to my man in the chat. Yo, I just really think that battle rap has evolved now, right? And everyone has an understanding for each other, and they understand personal things do happen, and people do have families, and we really gotta focus on things sometimes, and we can't get away from it.
Yeah.
In that day when I had to back away from it all, and I could have joined King of the Dot when you really look at it, if I would have like not gave a shit, like kind of mildly, and just said fuck it, I would have joined King of the Dot with Christian 818 and Lush One. I can promise you right now, was the ringleader other than Nick. I was the guy. Caddy was off the Richter RP. Caddy had already like designated I don't care. All right.
Yeah.
And I got blamed for Diz and Cortez, right? And they weren't even planned on going on. Like that battle wasn't planned for going on for like a month and a half. But Tumex and the sponsors who paid for it showed up at the event and were like, I thought Diz and Cortez, and they battled on which company? King of the Dot.
Oh shit.
There's things that like I didn't even defend myself over all those years, and it never even mattered, bro. It's just battle rap, like
yeah,
I can honestly
that's where I'm
tell
at
you,
too.
All these people that are in this, I love everybody, but I don't have to like spend time creating friendships with everybody like I thought I had to. Like I could just show up and do my thing, go home, and all my regular friends are the ones that matter.
Exactly.
So the thing about BE compared to battle rap is that we're all collective here. We're actually like working for a stronger goal to create this collectively because there's no competition.
Fair enough.
Battle rap's a sport. It's competition all day long. Everyone's trying to kill each other.
No, exactly. And it's like for no even reason other than to do it. Like there's no gain from it most of the time. Like it's just like like folks are just caught in that machine of doing that all the time. So they just keep it up. But no, and that's crazy because I didn't even realize that fucking the folks that you be doing the show with kind of low key like come from like the Thunderhut days.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just fucking uncultured.
Muriel's lived in Brooklyn for probably about, I want to say about 5 or 6 years. So it's about as long. I've lived here in Sac about 5 years.
Fair enough.
About as long. If you're not familiar, if you remember Rolling Rockers.
Nah.
Okay, that's Lush One and Plex Rock.
Okay.
Label in France. And Roch, aka Uriel, was like all the main hooks on all those songs.
Oh shit!
And he'd been around a long time. Don't get me wrong, but if I'm putting it in battle rap perspective, if you remember Rolling Rockers, and if you were in the WRC days, you probably remember Rolling Rockers. That was like a big thing back then. They were rocking huge ass France tours and like UK joints, and it was crazy, bro.
Oh shit! No, that's fucking fire. I had no fucking idea about that. But like I said, I came into this a lot of this shit way late.
That's cool though. That's the beauty of it all, right? Is that everybody's from a different era.
Yeah.
And that's what I think I've got the most surprise over when you're like, yo, you're a vet. Or there's people even in the chat, like, shout outs to Absyrd. I can promise you about 6 or 7 years ago, they would have been like, fuck you. So my mind is different now. I don't expect it, but I also like understand that there was a lot of things that were unsaid at that point.
Right. Nah, that's how it be like that though. Like fucking, I'm kind of fucking. It's kind of odd because I think a lot of it has to do with too like the less you battle, because like since I've been kind of like stepping away and I'm more focused on like trying just to keep the league alive. I find like folks are a little bit more like, oh, hey, man, you're killing it. It's like, motherfucker, where were you like 2 years ago when I was fucking like out here trying to fucking go to New Mexico and shit and fucking like put on for this shit?
It almost made sense that you kind of took it over because you were a killer. Like, I want to say you and Fox and maybe one other person was like a killer, right? What up? Ruin your day. What up, bro?
Right on.
Shout outs to Avo, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Real talk. Blessings. The best thing about battling on Grind Time is that Avo was shooting it.
Exactly.
Like, because realistically, the way he made events look was legendary.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we don't even have to talk about right now. He was using cameras that were not easy to use. I'm sure newer shit is not easy, but like to make
No,
shit
yeah.
look tight on a cheaper lens, like because it's all they make, right? Crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. My bad. What was the question?
Fucking, we were kind of just
What were we talking
riffing.
about? My bad.
I kind of even lost my train of thought a little bit too. I mean, we were just kind of riffing in general about just like a lot of the early days of the fucking shit, and then we were just kind of tying that into how like you kind of just found out like it's dope how. Oh no, I remember now. Like you were kind of telling me that it made sense to you that I took this shit over here.
Okay, yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. My man Avo was here. I got hella excited.
No, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Much love to
I'm sorry,
much love to ruin your day.
Julio, my man in the third, Julio in the chat, man, our creative director working with us full time on this shit. Yeah, it made a lot of sense because when you're gonna sign it over to somebody, this is what made me effective and Caddy effective in A and B. This is why we were effective. Not that Lush wasn't a battler, right? He battled on tons of events years before.
Yeah.
But I was a battler in grind time. That was my biggest freestyle battles were at like Rock the Bells when I want to say it was 2007. That was my
goddamn
2007. That's when I won my very first I won other freestyle tournaments in LA and I won like 20 in the Central Valley at that point. But like that Rock the Bells because I had lost a year. I beat Lyra Flip. No Can and Triune were in that tournament. There was tons of like well-known people. Method Man and all those dudes were fucking judges, and I ended up winning. And it was like
holy shit, man!
It was at the Hyundai Center. Don't at me, bro. I'm old, bro. I'm old at this point. But
it was at the Hyundai Center. Don't at me, bro. Dude.
We making the video work.
I be loving your one-liners, man. Like, fucking, what was it? Even when we were on your show, I still say this to my girlfriend all the time too, especially because like crypto keeps going up and down in the news.
Yeah.
Just you're all fucking bitch. I've had crypto since your mom was buying mac and cheese bowls.
I don't even remember saying that. That's the best. I had to ask Smokey. I really said that. He's like, yeah, bro.
That was the best shit. That was the best shit. And then you said something about like, cause you were knocking on people that fucking wear fake chains. Cause I think you didn't like Daniel Blackton's chains. And then you were saying
hey, Daniel Blackton is a good rapper, but listen, bro, the chains are fake.
And you're just saying like, you're like, yeah, this shit's real. I can melt it down and sell it. And I bought it down. I bought it when it was down too. That's what you're told. You're like, I bought it when it was down.
I did. Hey, yo, listen, if it's anything that's taught me in my 20s is that I was retarded and I didn't get enough in my 30s, bro. I got to be smart in my 30s, and I bought a shitload of gold a couple years ago when it was down, and now it's up again. 14 karat, 18 karat is up, bro.
Fuck
and
yeah.
I have tons of it. Like, bro, oh my God. I buy gold for fun now. Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah,
Rock the
man.
Bells. All those tournaments back then were hella fun, bro. And I got to the grind time tryouts, and I really felt like once I'd done a couple battles that I was hosting A and B already, right? Because I started the Absyrd channel in 2005.
Yeah.
So that was a long time ago. We did our first battle in 2000. Fake James. Let's go. The first battle was in like 2007 or 2008, right? We did over there. But I had done multiple competitions, and like Awkwards was battling in Street Rocks, No Can Do. Like all the big guys were battling in Street Rocks and Urban Combat and like all the freestyle tournaments that were going on. And I was like a first or second rounder at that point. So when I went and won Rock the Bells, it was a different steez. I go do grind time. It's written at this point, and I know that I can write really well, right? And I do a written battle just before that I sent to Lush. Like, yo, I'm going to show up, I'm going to battle this guy, and I'm going to do well. And I hope it's good, because I didn't know enough people in LA that liked me. So I don't want to go to LA and fail completely. So coincidentally, I go and do all these LA battles and do great, and I go to the Bay Area and fuck it up. Fuck.
At what point did you start fucking around though with LA riots? And my dumb ass doesn't even realize does I have any kind of connection to the riot that is of today?
Tino battled on LA riots.
Oh shit.
I could tell you probably like there's a lot of Mac Molly.
Oh shit.
All right, shout out to Mac.
Shout out to
started
Mac.
hosting shit. Yeah, I
And
battled
Tina.
me and 808 MC battled Mac Molly and Virgil.
Oh hell yes.
You should watch that. QP battled 3 people on that event. He battled Fredo, Authentic Piff, and KG the Poet, dog.
Oh wow.
Yeah, hey, it does. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, the one thing about LA riots is once we had those Saturday events booked, we booked a bunch of people around it. So it was Friday or Sunday. We had people on it. So it was a Friday. We book in the IE. It's in the middle of nowhere. Middle of nowhere, bro. All right. But hella people are there. We're killing it. We're getting like 28% at the bar. I have my oversized brother collecting the money, so I don't even gotta deal with it. It's fucking awesome, bro. We're getting battle rap at its best.
Fuck, man.
He said shout out to the Jameson.
Right.
That's my friend when he says that. Yo, Authentic Pip was nice, bro. Go watch the battle on the Absyrd channel. Don't
at me, bro.
A lot of the I'm not gonna say everybody because it's not, bro, because there's tons of talent now at this point. It's 10 years later. But a lot of the talent when Grind Time transferred over to the King of the Dot, those were the same talent that we booked.
Yeah.
And we also booked the Peanuts and the Reverse Lives and the Fredos and the fucking Thesauruses, the Philly Swains, the KG, the goddamn Caustics, the everybody, bro. We booked, and shout out to my dog Caddy, RIP, bro. Like, he deserves every bit of this respect. And I never understood how much I was involved with it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the only other person. It was me and Caddy.
Oh shit.
It wasn't Lush. It wasn't nobody. Me and Caddy booked all those events. Disaster and Caustic is because of me and Caddy.
Fuck.
I split the money. And Disaster got paid $500. Let's go.
Hey, that's how it starts, man. That's kind of the usual rate. Like when you start actually making money on battle rap, that's kind of like the big. That's like the big one. It's like $200
at the door, bro.
Yeah.
Me and Caddy, and that venue.
Jesus
at
Christ.
Probably fit it probably fit like 200 people at the most.
Holy.
But that's when the Dirt Nasties and the Andy Milanakises and all those dudes were around in battle rap.
Yeah.
And they went to those events just because of Caddy, right? Some of those guys were just because of Caddy. Like, it's crazy, bro. Me and Caddy crammed in the smallest bathroom in the world and counted all the money out, and we were like smitten over it. Like, can you believe we made this much? My older brother's still at the door, like collecting money, and we're like, I can't believe we did this. He's like, I'm paying the DJ $250. Yo, that shit kills me, bro. That shit kills me. My biggest regret of it all is that we didn't take the battles, me and Caddy, and post them on my channel. God. Because we would have got more money from it, from the overall view outcome. But Mad Ills is a smelly, sweaty weirdo. All right.
Oh, dude, Mad Ills is such a it's a funny character in battle rap to me because I've never met him. I have no connection to him whatsoever. It's completely outside of my era. So I just all I've ever known of this man is just all the shit talk that everyone fucking says about him. And then I definitely remember watching some of the Caddy Ron battles with the whole I fucking stole Matt Ill's phone and I fucking whatever the fuck. I can't remember the bar anymore.
It gets a little shaky, bro.
Yeah, I can't remember the fucking bar anymore. But he just said something about I stole Matt Ill's phone and I dare him to get it back or some shit like that. Wild days. Wild days, man.
Shout outs to Paid Dues and Rock the Bells for getting tricked by Mad Ills. Mers, don't listen to Mad Ills, bro. He's a weirdo. He has hot dogs stored on the back of his head, bro. Yeah, full hot dogs are stored back there.
Either Ills is an amazing salesman or Mers just likes spending money.
a part of tomfoolery. It's not about spending money. It's because he got so much money from the sponsors, he didn't care.
Fair enough.
I think that people get caught up in that. He gets so lost in when you get a lot of, say we get $1 million, right, bro? And you're like, this one little part costs $2,000. They treat it like it's small. And it's like, I know that that little part is small, but you could treat it a little more respectfully and you could get a better result and look out of it.
Yeah.
It may be something stupid and small, but bro, when you have 20 of those things, this is something I've learned. You have 20 of those things, they really affect you. And everyone thinks you're a fucking retard. You weren't like paying enough attention to make it work right.
Fair
Stunted
enough,
box.
man.
Propped up the West for a good minute. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, that
Hey,
shout out. That's
thank you.
Cypher.
Cypher, thank you,
Yeah.
bro. Thank you, Cypher. I can already tell. I already know. Cypher, thank you, bro. Cypher's one of those guys too, bro. I used to in A and B, Cypher was one of the top 5 guys. Like as far
Facts.
as title ratings, Syndro was one of them. He was a champ for a long time. Who else? My boy Concept. Him and Syndro had like a little back and forth. And there was a lot of rappers, bro. A and B had so many rappers at that point because not everybody was accepted on the Grind Time channel.
Yeah.
I think that it was the best. It was like the unspoken ground zero, right? So it's like nowadays, it's like you're not gonna know if you're gonna go on the main channel until you know.
Yeah.
Where before it was like, yo, if your battle's tight, it's gonna go on the main channel. If it's not, it's not. Right? You know, like, yo, I swear, bro. I remember sitting in the Grind Time meetings, and they're like, yo, Absyrd, what do you think about the West Coast? And I'm like, I think it's going good, but let's just keep it the way it is. Don't try to fuck with nothing. Don't change nothing. I know that y'all in the Midwest have 40 cities, but in California, that's the main West Coast area, and I'm controlling all this, and I know what artists deserve to be on the main channel. You couldn't pay me $1 million to put you on the main channel unless you're a part of like a main rapper in that division.
Yeah.
Arizona was one of those divisions at the time, right?
No,
you know,
for
so
sure.
there's things. There's only a couple rappers from Arizona that are tight. I'm not gonna lie. You know, shouts to my dog Young One or Jordan River.
Oh yeah.
Shouts to him. Shouts to Jordan River. He's nice. I battled Jordan River personally though, so. But Type Z was nice, and you know, obviously Rum and some of the other KG, some of those guys, but there's not like a whole bunch of tight rappers from there. So when you and like this is like a personal decision, yeah. Grind Time, 500 divisions. Yes. I never understood that, bro. I'm just over here trying to run Cali. They're like, run Cali, Nevada, Utah, and every state nearby. You're welcome, Utah. I flew there, all right, and the Mexican food was not good. Shout out to my man Gambino. Derez is tight too. He kind of came a little bit after my direct steez. Like when I was involved, Derez wasn't around.
Oh my god. I flew there.
Rum Nitty was because he was
supposed
to battle the same event as KG when he battled QP.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I mean that's what I'm saying though. It's like you'll tell me, you know, like I'll be like, that's what I mean though, by like I don't know what you don't mean by how you're not a West Coast veteran. Like, cause it's like you have so much of this fucking influence over so many different, like, you know, from the Grind Time to the Assault and Battling to the fucking some of the early King of the Dot West Coast days and all those fucking shits. But then also, you know, like how you just said, fucking your first freestyle battle is at fucking Rock the Bells 2007. It's like, man, who gives a fuck how well people fucking thought of it? Like, you got to fucking, you get to say shit like that. Like, that's tight in and of itself.
I agree with you. It's not that I don't think that I haven't put a lot of work in because paying dues is what I've always tried to do. But I guess I always spent my 20s trying to get the love from everybody. like, yo, I went out to Utah and I discovered these couple guys from Utah, and I thought that I was gonna get all this love for going to a separate state that no one gave a shit about.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like a goddamn NFL scout. I'm out there in Utah, like, what am I even doing here? And I'm gonna tell you right now, the first time I went to Utah, my daughter, who passed away, RIP, she was on her deathbed, bro. And they called me when I landed in Utah, and I think I'm getting paid like
Oh, fuck,
400
man.
bucks when I got there, right? You know, and a flight, and I was crashed on someone's couch. I had a blast there. I'm not gonna say I didn't. Shout out to my man Gambino, but that's a stressful situation.
For sure,
And
man.
that goes back to me telling you that I wasn't very communicative at the time with everybody, that I should have been more communicative. But to me, it was worth it. It was an escape for my mind to get away from this whole situation,
Yeah.
and everything was okay. But I should have just played it a little smarter, bro. And you know, like, but Utah ended up growing to be a bigger. We got Emerson Kennedy out of Utah. When you really look at it, the same group that I booked in Utah had Emerson Kennedy. Don't at me right now. Yo, listen, I'll grab this goddamn microphone and fucking, all right? Emerson Kennedy. I didn't found Emerson Kennedy, but the same group did.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that someone told me, yo, I can't believe you're here in Utah. And I'm like, damn, you're from Utah. Like, I bless your heart, bro, but I'm not anybody important. Lush one's way cooler than me.
I can't believe you're here. Damn, you're from Utah.
Yeah, I can't believe that. I couldn't believe it. I love it, but I also understand that, like, bro, you guys are not used to being around normal people.
Or like actual famous people.
Yeah, I'm not famous at all.
Yeah.
I'm zero famous.
No, yeah. I feel
Yeah,
it.
I've never ever told anybody that I was a popular battle rapper or anything like that in my entire life, bro. And when I go somewhere like Utah and they're like, I can't believe you're here. And I'm like, bro, I just had some Mexican
like-
food 3 hours ago. It was terrible.
You're
I don't
like-
want to tell you. I can't believe I'm here either.
I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say that. Like, that makes both of us.
Fuck,
Fuck,
bro.
man. I've never been out that way myself, but holy shit. I can never imagine going out that way for fucking rap.
Talk.
But hell yeah,
So what do you th-
man.
So you
And-
have the new tournament coming up, right?
Yeah, it's been going. Fucking, it's been
It's
progressing.
been rolling. But who's the front runners on both ends?
I would say in the B block, Daniel Blackton's probably the current front runner because he's undefeated. He's on a streak. And then on the A block, L Dog was on a undefeated streak, so I would probably still say him. He had someone was able to fucking stop the streak, Jiggles. So I'm not sure. There's a lot of folks that are coming out of A block who've battled with us for the first time ever that I'm impressed with, just because, I'm impressed. Like, I'm getting this weird sense now because it's like, when I came in, I was the young dude fucking out of place and whoop-de-whoop. And now it's like, oh, I'm kind of one of the experienced guys now in a weird way, to where it's like now I see this younger group or just newer group of folks that's like, whoa, this is a trip. Like, this shit's about like a whole new group of fucking folks now. But no,
Facts.
it's going well though. No, yeah, and we're taking the next fucking 2 months off. Initially, I was gonna try to do like monthly events, but then I started doing some comedy shows and a whole bunch of shit came up, and then we started planning this fucking July event, and so we're like, you know what? We're gonna take May and June off just to fucking make July really fucking big, especially because
Big.
California's about to open back up again and all that good shit.
They are. They really are, though. Like, I think the one downfall of the shows that we've been doing is that California's going to open back up,
Right?
but it doesn't mean we're gonna not book the venue and shoot the live stream there.
There you go. That's how
Don't
that fucking
at
works.
me, bro.
That's how it
if
fucking
you
works,
think that
man.
me and the team aren't thinking outside the box. Not to mention, there's probably tons of artists that people can't even get to nowadays. That a couple of the guys that are so good, Charles, my man Julio, and my man Smokey, they're working really hard to create not only different sponsors but different viewers to come to it.
Yeah.
It's like booking the new show and shit. Like if you're an artist and you want to rock a set, pop out the sack, dog. I got you.
Fuck yeah,
Like
man.
it's really nothing, bro. Like I would really love to have everybody here. We're gonna have a commentary area that's probably gonna be like right behind me, right? Straight shot instead of being like kind of like this, straight shot. And it's gonna be a couple, maybe my man Julio and somebody else, or a couple other artists that just commentary the night of the shows all night, or battles that we do. Like, and I don't really have any instinct on posting battles on the Born Evil channel other than live streaming them.
Yeah.
I want to create subscriptions from the live stream because we already do that live streaming full time. And then maybe we post all the battles on the Counterproductive channel. You know, that we're gonna talk about that. But
No,
you
for
already
sure.
know, y'all. I want to let y'all know.
Yeah,
There's
no.
some money in the bag here.
Yeah, we
And
definitely
we'll bring
gonna link
motherfuckers
about
out here
shit.
just to cook up the books, you know.
Exactly.
Whoa.
No, yeah, I'm all with fucking trying just to keep fucking the shit alive over here and try to create more opportunities for folks to fucking
Facts.
be able to showcase themselves and to fucking further shine. And obviously, I'm just fucking one cat over here on fucking paper clips and rubber bands, so fucking.
That's the beauty of it, bro. It's what makes you so effective. Is that, you know, you're on your P's and Q's over there, and you know we just gotta respect it. The fact of the matter is, you're putting the work in, and that's what it counts down to.
Fuck yeah. But is there anything else you want to let these good folks fucking know about before we head on out of here?
I want to do the real quick. BornEvil.com, buy some merch. EvilSeason.com, stream the podcast. And yeah, just follow me. Type in Absyrd on all digital platforms. Follow me. I'll stream you to Born Evil Studios. And we'll get the rest of it popping, bro. Like, hit me up if you're an artist or anybody that wants to work. I got y'all. Hit up Ryne if you have any interest in battling somebody from out of state, because if it's a match that makes sense, I might be down to just invest in it because you know.
Never know.
All right? Yo, support my man Ryne. He's really working hard, bro. And I know that everything doesn't work immediately every time.
Dude,
But he's gonna just change it and make it better. You feel me?
Oh yeah. No, that's why I even feel like dumb today, because I was like, fucking the stream on Sunday was kind of whatever. So I was like, all right, fuck it. We're getting Streamlabs. We're doing this all fucking differently. And then did it
honestly,
Monday, went well.
It's just a little graphic shit. It's
Yeah,
bullshit.
honestly,
You know,
that's
it's
and
all
plus
gonna
too,
fall in
because I'm
line,
also
bro.
using like the overlays now too. So that's probably where
Yeah.
the graphics is gonna have to be a graphics card. Well, fucking shout out to Nvidia, because you're about to sponsor this fucking podcast.
We gonna turn it up, bro. Hey, if you guys need anything, hit me up, man. Born Evil Studios at Gmail. Yeah, turn your mic sideways. Turn your mic sideways.
Just like a fucking gun.
And yeah, appreciate Ryne and everybody from the bots community.
Yeah, much love to you, sir. Fucking definitely appreciate you for fucking making the time tonight. Sorry for fucking the technical difficulties, but
It's nothing, bro. It's
also
nothing. I
appreciate the
understand.
advice, because you were already like, oh well, what is it? I could probably fucking. I was like, yeah, you probably could actually. Let me tell you my specs. Let's see what we got here. 'Cause-
Yo, pause. I'm gonna pick your brain on shit, bro, and make you open it up to this shit to kind of understand what you got to do to live stream, because it's not like I get a 5D camera and you know and it works.
Yep.
It's all about what your bit rate is set up at and how your streaming graphics are set up and what your computer can actually process.
Yeah. I be
So-
doing a lot, but
We out here, bro. All right,
We
y'all
out
be
here.
cool, man. Thank you guys for having me. I'll be back soon, live in the studio directly with Ryne.
absolutely, fucking, we'll definitely make that happen. Much love to you, sir.
All right, y'all. Big gang shit. Let's go, Big B.
You have a good night. And that's fucking that. That was Absyrd. Jesus. Motherfucking Christ. The technical fuckery that happens on this show is starting to become its own segment. Fucking hell, man. Let me see how this is gonna. See? It's because I'm running Zoom at the same time as I'm doing my show. If I wasn't running Zoom, it just runs cool. So I need to get a fucking graphics card, because I'm definitely trying to still do a lot of fucking Zoom meetings. That's some bullshit, guys. The moment I turn that fucking Zoom off, it goes right to normal. The moment I turn it off, you can see me now just fine, right? The fucking kung fu fighting, fucking yana yana yana. I already know you can. I seen it. I seen it. But much fucking love to Absyrd for fucking hopping on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking just keep upgrading my shit. Upgrading, upgrade. But that's the fucking, that's the beast we ride on this fucking live stream game, guys. I've had a fucking, yeah, sorry about the other two fucking episodes. Like I said, we're just gonna Mandela affect them bitches right out of existence. Outside of that, um, Daniel Blackton versus DD drops this Friday on this channel, premiering. Or I should say, it's premiering this Friday, 6:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tune in, join us in the live chat. Which, you know, I always like that because, you know, it's good to fucking shoot the shit with you fucking folks. Outside of that, if you want to watch all the battles that we filmed from the last event that we had a couple weeks ago, they're over on patreon.com/counterproductive studios. You can run all them battles now for only $5 before they hit YouTube. Don't sleep on that. And that's just going forward. When this July event comes up, if you're already a $5 patron, them shits just get dropped on over there before they ever hit YouTube, guys. I'm going to be making a release schedule for all those battles from April. Outside of that, this show is a podcast, and hopefully this episode will sound great. So if you're happening to be listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts, congratulations. You made a better choice than the fucking unfortunate live viewers that had to watch this, because it was laggy as a bitch all throughout. But the audio sounded good, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to let it run because I'm getting an episode regardless. I'm like Bill Burr in Philadelphia. I have 7 minutes left, and I'm taking every fucking one of them. Outside of that, doing some fucking comedy shows. This next month coming up, May 22nd, I will be at the Rush Inn, 113 9th Street in Santa Cruz, California, in between Water and Pacific. They got a great little outdoor area happening right there. I am going to be having Zook. You guys know Zook. His actual name is Anthony Zuccaro. He's going to be headlining that fucking mic. The rest of the mic's going to be an open mic. And, you know, if you're watching this or whatever, come on out. Whether you want to just be in the crowd or fucking tell some jokes, come on out and do the fucking thing. I might be doing something in Tracy around June. We will see. Outside of that, keep your eyes peeled also this Friday because we will be announcing another contestant in the Cadillac Ron Memorial Rumble. Memorable. Fuck that up. R.I.P. to the fucking boy, though. I was actually running fucking Times as Hard earlier today. One of my favorite fucking tracks of all time, man. And not even just one of my favorite tracks of all time, but I love the way, like, they filmed that whole kind of cypher kind of vibe to it, to where it's just, you know, him on the microphone. I don't know what that place is called. I've seen a lot of people rap in that room before. I've seen their Kali Uchia's has like a little freestyle thing that she does in that room. I've seen a bunch of other people do it too. But so I wasn't really ever familiar with like what that recording studio place is, but the fucking Times is Hard always fucking stuck with me. It's a great fucking song. He made a lot of those, so he made a lot of great fucking music. So before the fucking night is done, go watch a Cadillac Ron battle. Go listen to fucking some of the boys' music. There's a lot of it available on Bandcamp. If you want to support the fucking family, you can go over there and do that. I suggest you probably do that over the YouTube thing. What else, man? Okay, if we're not lagging, I might bring up something before I fucking get on out of here. You guys let me know in the chat right now. Does it look laggy on your end? Because if it's not, I'm going to go off on a little. Nope, it's not. I already know it's not. We fucking back to normal. All right, check this shit out. I'm gonna pull up something here. I was almost not gonna bring this up. It's not a bad thing. It's just I want you guys to get kind of in my mindset here. I'm looking at Kevin Smith wedding photo. I seen this wedding photo. Yes, that one. He even talked about it on his thing. Let's bring this up. Let's bring this up. Let's bring this up. Bang. I seen this photo and it made me feel like everything I'm trying to explain with how I'm trying to promote battle rap. Stay with me. You have this fucking guy, Kevin Smith, makes some of my favorite movies of all time. This is his fiance at the time, gets her pregnant. They pretty much have a quote unquote shotgun wedding. And he wears a fucking pullover jacket, a comic book t-shirt, and jeans. She is pregnant and still managed to get a fucking wedding dress. So it's like, imagine the level of effort that she went through just for this motherfucker to walk up in a fucking jacket, zip up hoodie. That's how I feel you guys are sometimes about this battle rap shit. I feel like I'm a fucking pregnant Jenny Stahlbach, and I'm put on a wedding dress, and you guys show up to the wedding in fucking a pullover jacket with goddamn jeans on it. Do you know what I'm saying here? Listen to me carefully, guys. When you're promoting yourselves, you have to create value to some degree, right? If I give all of my shit away for free, there's no fucking value there. Now, that being said, this show is free and all this and that shit. But why do you guys clip your entire battle and put it on Instagram all the time? Clip like 30 seconds and don't make like a bunch of fucking like clips like that all the fucking time. Like, don't clip your entire battle and then put it on Instagram, especially if we're trying to get more attention towards the Patreon, guys. Like, at a certain degree, your battle doesn't only belong to you. Like, you show up and rap for sure. There's a component of that is without you doing your job, I'm just a fucking dickhead holding the camera. And without me doing my job, you're just a dickhead fucking rhyming words, right? So there's a symbiotic relationship that's happening here. But if you're promoting yourself, you gotta make people fucking care. You guys can't just keep putting like the entirety of your battle on your fucking... And I know that's contradictory because I was telling people like, you gotta really learn how to fucking promote and push and all these things. But it's like, dog, at a certain point, these are only 3 fucking minute round battles. You guys are posting like the entire 3 fucking minutes up there. What? Why do I need to go watch the battle anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to sell a product. Not even me. Like, you're trying to gain interest between your own friends and family. But like, if you're not providing the value, there is no value to meet. You know what I mean? To where it's like, what do we, like, at a certain point, we're just fucking, yeah, like, fuck off saying. And they wonder why views are down. Like that, it's a lot of things like that. It's like, make one 30-second clip of like your best 30 seconds and go hard on promoting like that one clip. But make sure that clip really circulates people, because it's like, also like, don't you want people to get the best quality version of what we're doing here? Like, especially if I'm going through the fucking effort of like actually trying to like learn how to like get a handle on how the visuals should look, and then you guys are just clipping it. Like I said, I don't mind if you clip it. I don't mind if you promote yourselves. That's the game here. But at a certain level, if you're giving the entire round out, you're not promoting yourself at that point. You're just giving it fucking away for free. That's like if I was just, dog, I just be giving it away for free. Like, come on, man. Like, it's not even like that crazy, but I'm just like, I think at a certain level, man, sometimes I see shit that is done and it makes me feel like people kind of just want to be on camera and stuff. And I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just I'm just too much of a fucking interloping truck driver to know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I bleed for this shit. Whether I'm successful at this, whether I'm fucking a failure at this, I bleed for this shit. Like, come on, guys. Like, you guys are just like throwing shit all fucking around. And I'm just like, you're not even like making interest for yourself. It's just like, you're like subconsciously making people not care if you inundate them with the entire material. There has to be a taste there. It's just like when you're trying to hook up with your lady, man. Like, I mean, you know, more often than not, you know, you probably put the kids down to bed or whatever, and you guys just kind of, you know, you're laying in bed and you start probably doing the moves or whatever. But if it's like one of those sexy nights and she's wearing some like nice little flimsy lingerie, that's where like that sexiness fucking comes from. It's because it's not just all out in the fucking open like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta build. On top of that, you guys be doing things sometimes that just makes people, like, in wrestling, they call that shit go home heat, where it's like in wrestling, they say you want one or two things. You either want people cheering at you or you want people booing at you, but you definitely don't want people not making noise at all. If people aren't making noise at all, that's fucking go home heat, meaning go home. Like, there's good heat, there's bad heat. Go home heat is definitely bad heat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, guys, it's like fuck off saying. You're wondering why, like, there's not really like any views or interests. It's because we're just flinging it fucking out there. Outside of that, man, I'm very fucking proud of what we're doing here. I gotta say, like, everybody's like, I feel like the group of folks that we have right now that's all involved and that's all about to be on either, you know, big battles in July or just running tournament battles in July. I feel like the group of folks we got are a solid fucking group of folks. I do fuck with all of y'all. And if I ever say some shit that feels like it's coming fucking sideways or whatever, I trust, or I hope that you trust me in knowing that I'm trying to improve shit all the time. I'm trying to make shit better all the time. That's literally like my only intent with everything. So yeah, man. Don't give me this. Where is it? I already took it off the string. I feel like a pregnant Jenna Stahlbach in a wedding dress, and when y'all fucking just completely share the shit to where there's not even a desire to fucking actually watch it when it releases. You come into our wedding with fucking a zip up hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Outside of that, I very much am proud. And outside of that shit, you guys make sure that you're fucking washing your ass, you're washing your hands, you're brushing your teeth. You love yourself so you know how to love somebody else. And yeah, man, we're going to get out of here on that, and we're going to get out of here on some music from the boy. I tried playing this on one of the other episodes, but hopefully the fucking lag doesn't fucking fuck it over. R.I.P. Caddy Ron, man.
This drug is not a plaything. It's not a beer. It's not a marijuana cigarette. This is something so mind-altering that it will make you a cannibal or a beast.
Yeah, I write for survival. Study my whole life, you still can't pass the final. Now you're cramming for the big test. Cadillac tracks stay graphic like incest. Bitch, this the West right here. Talk shit, get your body lifted up like Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, you never judge my peers. Don't give a fuck, ash on my clothes, fuck my gear. Yeah, long, LA gears on. From here on, tell them what they don't wanna hear, you should fear. You got my number, motherfucker, what you call me for? I'll start bars on the floor, Mars, God of War. I kept everyone in the scene quick. Don't need a reason, my position never be taken like Liam Neeson. Sick of spit, save the game. Say your names on Schindler's List, briefcase, body, armor, the track. Yeah, this is it. Bit by bit, humming 666, cathartic patterns. My method of forgiveness is witnesses are only bodies that I stick in pits. I'm the judge and the jury. Someone better hurry. 9 days with no sleep, my vision, no wonder it's blurry. The West is the reason the kids packing guns in Missouri. And rappers, what happened won't be above in my 30s. Off-ramp, cardboard sign, wait for someone to serve me. Pay phones are gone, I still use them for nostalgia, muscle memory. Dealers still getting paid for the power off that go fast, won't last, turn the day to an hour. Sunsets on the streets, night gives way to the prowler. Fuck Dahmer and stalkers that wait to devour. Find the answer to their prayers on the way to the shower. So this album is more akin to Albert Fish. Push the pin, flip the switch and empower this. Fucked up on Jeopardy, like she was Ashley Judd, fucking me steadily. Now she's trying to catch these bugs literally under my skin. Pesticide does what it does. Pick off lanes one at a time, sweep them under the rug. Can I single-handedly take back rap? Of course I can. Makina, you bitches, we the Orkin man. Why don't you do my team a favor? Make this whole thing easier on everyone. Kill yourself and meet your mate. Permanently vacate you, and I don't mean Jamaica. Save the world from the devil while they dream of the saviors. I brought the realness to the gritty city. I'm the second coming, burn them alive, don't survive. Think they stepped in the oven. Preheated at 350, a street kid in green dickies. Deleted the scene quickly, it started to seem sickly. So I analyzed the status and freed it from these hippies. Hit it like Bobby on a good one, he probably beat Whitney. Move the junkies into freaks, LA will never be pretty. Fucked up, die, hijack, Greyhound, I'm screaming, who's coming with me? Catch you on the way down, don't look at me with your pity. Turn daughters to groupies, electrons, hook them to their titties. Save $1 million, maybe you could get a hook from 50 with another 100,000. Cop a beat from Dre. That don't mean shit to Caddy, they bump me in East LA. Fuck out my way, think I play, I'm about to feast all day. My living is 7 deadly, the opposite of heaven sent me. Premature spawn of the devil, born to a girl's sweaty. Don't know if the world's ready, evil induced labor. One mission to check all the people that you favor. Sharp as a new razor, teenager tattoo slayer. Watch the blood flow Caddy style, now what's your crew's flavor? It's the madman, murder and mayhem. Heard in the AM, the perverted persuasion. The cross inverted for Satan, of course. I rode it on the 4 horses, my core energy sources, right for a horse-saurus. The 4 chorus don't match for a hot 100 terrorists, the tourists, to fuck up the spot runners. Look at you with your jaw torn, what you doing on all fours? I'm more Hollywood than Brando in the shootout on Hawthorne, producing a raw porn. The movement is not warm, really? No way they'll ever be ready for this. Light a cigarette, next will be slid, sever they wrist. If you're blind, I chop off one of your hands and see. You wanna carry free, you better be an amputee. Skeletal remains, bones stuck through your structure, fetal position, whimpering like you sucked on your mother. I'm warning you, I was raised on California formula, creeping from corners everywhere. See me chloroforming, wake up in bathtub, stitched ice on your kidneys. Out your fucking mind, think you guys outspit me. Yeah, motherfucker, what? How many times I gotta tell you bastards? I run Hollywood, bitch. Cadillac, motherfucking Ryne. Briefcase. Makina Muerte. Times are hard forever, you fucking bitches. Come see me. You see my names on the flyers. You know where I be at, bitch. Motherfucking mark-ass punk, bitch.